And continuing our coverage today on a broken immigration system here in America is former DEA agent Stacy Zinn. Stacy, thank you so much for being here with us today. Good to see you. We've been talking about birthright citizenship. We talk about our border. America needs help. You've been on the front lines at the border. What's it looking like down there?
Well, what's going to end up happening is that there's going to be a lot of forgery. You discussed in your last section, but we're going to see the price of birth certificates go from $500 up to $5,000 per person. And that's going to be unfortunate because law enforcement now is going to have to do their due diligence to try to figure out who is actually legit in the States or who is actually just bought their birth certificate across the border. It's going to make law enforcement's job extra difficult because we have millions of illegals already are still here in the United States, and now trying to sort out who was born in the United States versus who was not. That's going to be a tough lift, but I'm very confident in our federal agencies and our local law enforcement that they're going to do the due diligence and do what it takes to keep not only America safe but keep our border secure.
Oh, didn't think about that one. I'm glad you brought that up. When you talk about birth certificates and then DHS doing its job to try to get these illegals out of here, who is legit and who is not, that's a battle we're going to see on our hands, Stacy.
Absolutely. And not only that, you do have individuals, just like your last guest said, that come here, have a baby, flee back to their country of origin, and then we're going to have to start sorting it out later on when they do return. That is going to also be havoc on the hospitals and stuff, records pulling, also old records pulling, who is linked to who. It's going to be, unfortunately, it's going to tie up law enforcement's resources in order to sort this out later on.
And they already have a tough time. The Biden administration kept the borders wide open. Millions and millions of people poured into our country. ICE is on the ground every single day in cities across America trying to deport these people. You have protesters out there daily fighting them against their job. So if it's bad now for our wonderful law enforcement officers, it's really going to get bad here in the years to come.
Well, people, are only looking at places like Mexico and China. When the Biden administration was in power, that border was wide open. We had reports, and it's unclassified information, of terrorist organizations actually coming from certain Middle Eastern countries coming to Mexico City and then making their way across the United States. Those individuals have had babies, and unfortunately, they will grow up, and unfortunately, in the mindset that they're not here as trying to be a citizens of the United States. They will be here to create havoc and harm. So, law enforcement, FBI is also going to have to pay attention to that actual nefarious group.
Mm. Very scary, very worrisome to know what the years ahead will look like for America. Terrible decision by the Supreme Court of the United States yesterday, just causing absolute mayhem. Looking at now, and you have angel moms, and I am friends with some of the angel moms. I love them dearly. I can't even imagine what they go through. I not only was upset yesterday, Stacey, about this Supreme Court ruling, I watched Sheridan Gorman's Angel Mom speak on Capitol Hill yesterday. Powerful testimony. Now, her daughter, just 18 years old, she was gunned down by an illegal while she was walking with her friends near Lake Michigan. Let's listen to what her mom had to say to Congress yesterday.
Because my Sheridan Grace Gorman should still be alive, and no mother should have to stand where I am standing, begging elected leaders to value my child's life after it's already too late. I cried when I came into the room. I saw this poster that you made. It says, "At every stop, the system had a chance to stop him. At every step, it failed. And my daughter paid for those failures, your failures, with her life. No family should ever have to bury a child because public officials fail to put American lives first. I'm just asking you to choose us. We choose you. We choose you." Choose us. Why does my child matter less than an illegal immigrant? Why? Listen, I have a heart. I love immigrants. Two of my best friends in this whole world are immigrants. They came here the right way. I absolutely think they make America beautiful. But my daughter's beautiful too.
Stacey, it's hard to watch. I mean, she just had such a wonderful story to tell. And the Democrats listening to her weren't giving her much respect. And she's absolutely right. They're caring more about the illegals. They're caring more about these foreigners who want to come in and just, spit out a baby for a day or two in the hospital and then go back to their home country so they can be American citizens than they do for American mothers who are having babies here in America. This is just absurd and just another reason listening to her testimony how our system is so broken.
You're absolutely correct. People do not understand that individuals from different foreign countries, particular foreign countries that I will not name, do not respect women. When they have that ideology, they come into our country, they bring those ideologies with them. And if they don't respect women, if they think women are like number three or number two on the list of priorities, then you're going to see these crimes take place more so than ever. You're seeing it taking place in Europe. It's very unfortunate that the Democrats don't put this into consideration. When you have a socialist, Marxist, jihadist mindset, then you're not going to value women, and that puts us into a state of paranoia. I hate to say this, or that we have to be extra vigilant when these illegals come across. We are watching. We have to watch our backs because we don't know what's going to happen. We can't let our kids go out to the parks and stuff like that when we have an abundance of illegals that do not have our priorities and that actually care for the female sex.
Let's go back and let's hit on that for a second. You mentioned these countries that don't respect women, and we all know what countries they are. They come in and have a baby, go back. They're raised in communist countries, terroristic regimes, and they can vote in our elections. They can serve on, in court. They can serve on juries. They're going to be deciding the fate of American people. They can decide, who's going to serve in Congress. This is very scary. And again, 18 years from now, America better watch out. I feel sorry for the next generation. It's just going to be very, very scary, Stacey.
No, and that's point well taken. It's that's what I really wish that Congress would get their act together and put the laws. Well, we have laws on the books. Well, and we need to uphold the laws, but we also need to tighten them. And we just don't need a part of the conservative movement to do this. We need all Republicans, all independents, and all Democrats to put America first. Put us first.
We say it daily. You fight for it, I fight for it, but for whatever reason, and we know we can pick on the Democrats all day long, but there's Republicans as well who do not put America first. We call those rhinos. Real quick, Stacey, while I have you, we talked to an angel mom. We just heard from her. A lot of these angel moms also lost their children to drugs coming across the border. Um, Border Patrol, DEA, Homeland Security doing what they can to fight the massive amounts of drugs. Just recently, we showed our viewers a video of a secret tunnel found between Tijuana. It was connecting Tijuana to San Diego. It's still there. The border is secure at the top, but they're coming underground as well. So we need to stay vigilant at all times, protect our kids. They're coming after them left and right, Stacey. I mean, it's just from the Supreme Court to the cartel. Our babies, the mama bears have to really step up and keep fighting for our babies.
Oh, with teenagers, young kids today, it's hard raising these individuals because there's so many dangers out there. And I mean, absolutely, the drugs that are still coming across our southwest border. President Trump and this current administration has done a great job on tightening it, but still, you do have fentanyl flowing. You have now carfentanil coming in. You have different drugs coming in from with the black market on the internet. And the problem that we have is that China is still coordinating with the Mexican cartels, and they're still flooding our streets. I mean, China hasn't fired a bullet in on U.S. soil, but yet they kill up to 70 to 120,000 individuals per year because of the fentanyl opioid crisis. We legalizing marijuana, that's not the marijuana of yesterday, it's a marijuana of today. And that has high THC. It's causing mental health issues. So us mama bears have to do everything in our power, not only to keep our children safe from those that don't respect us, but also keep our children safe from the illegal chemicals that are hitting our streets.
Absolutely. And we'll continue to fight. I know Moms for Liberty, they were celebrating the big win yesterday with the SCOTUS ruling on no men and women's sports, but they continue to fight daily. I know I work well with some of them, some of those wonderful moms with the fentanyl and all of the drugs coming across the border because they're bringing them into our children's schools. Well, Stacey, we are going to continue to fight. We appreciate your fight as well. And it was great to have you on the show today.